The story of a legal legend, blandly told. I am the Wiz! Alright, everybody, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. If you like my review, please leave a like and subscribe for more. I do 3 reviews a week on this channel, so check them out if you are interested. Alright, everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing the 2018 biopic On the Basis of Sex, starring Felicity Jones, Armie Hammer, Justin Theroux, and Kathy Bates, directed by Mimi Leder. I've got a good amount of stuff to say about this movie, but I think the first thing that I would like to talk about that really doesn't have to do with the quality of the film is that I think this title sucks. Seriously, I thought this title was terrible. When I was looking for movies to watch, I decided to do one about important females, specifically in America, and I was thinking to myself, I could have sworn that there was a Ruth Bader Ginsburg biopic. I know there was a documentary RBG, I know about that one, but I kept thinking to myself, God, there is one, isn't there? And I finally looked it up, and it took me a little while, but it was this movie, On the Basis of Sex. It dawned on me when I saw the title, I was like, oh, that's why I don't remember it, because the title sucks. Because I know after watching the movie what the meaning of the title is, but honestly, if I told you the name of a movie On the Basis of Sex, I don't know about you, but I would be thinking it's a sex comedy or a sex drama of sorts. Maybe about 2 lawyers who get into like an illicit affair and they have sex in the courtroom at the end or something, something like that, I wasn't expecting a biopic of Ruth Bader Ginsburg on this one, but again, I get it now after watching it, but I think this title is terrible. But anyway, let's get past that and let's get into the review of On the Basis of Sex, directed by Mimi Leder. Let's just start with one of the things I liked about this film, and that's Felicity Jones. I like Felicity Jones as an actress, so it was kind of easy to get me behind watching this film for her. I thought she was charming. I thought she was very likable in the film, and she really kind of elevates this film to be more than I think that it was trying to be just by her acting performance in this. There's some really good actors in this film. There is Justin Theroux, Sam Waterston, Stephen Root. There are a good amount of very good actors in this film. And Felicity Jones is very good as Ruth Bader Ginsburg. As for positive, that's about it. This is very much a standard biopic. Now, just because it's a standard biopic doesn't mean it's automatically bad. The problem with On the Basis of Sex is that it lays on the schmaltz so thick in the film. It has this very one-dimensional view of all the characters in this film, including Ruth Bader Ginsburg. A lot of the film is just basically Ruth Bader Ginsburg dealing with men being shitty. And I'm not going to deny that that might have happened. Sure, I won't doubt that. But the thing is, when the film is this obvious, it makes it feel very inauthentic and fake. I was watching this going, oh, okay, I get it. All the men are bastards. Okay. And honestly, every character in this film is one-dimensional. The people that are good are obviously good, angelically good, like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, her husband, people that help Ruth Bader Ginsburg, people who are friends with the couple and all that. They just seem like really good people with zero depth at all. And the people that are against her, are they evil bastards? Like Sam Waterston and Stephen Root are just miserable men, virulent misogynists, and stuff like that, which, again, I don't doubt that that was a possibility and that might have happened, but the way that the film makes it look just makes it look incredibly fake. This actually kind of reminds me of a biopic you would see on Lifetime, to be absolutely honest. If the film just taught me more about Ginsburg and it showed me more about her and what kind of person she was, I think I might have enjoyed it a little more. But this film just gives no depth at all to any character at all, including Ginsburg. And that is a big problem with this film. When I come out of a biopic, I kind of expect to learn something about the subject and maybe something I didn't know about, unless I really know a lot about that subject. I would expect to learn something about this person, and I learned next to nothing. I'm not gonna lie either. I didn't know much about Ginsburg other than what she became a Supreme Court justice. Honestly, I just felt like I was watching this going, either her life is just like every stereotypical biopic, or this film is just lazily written. It's actually kind of puzzling to me that you have this really interesting person you're making this film about, but then the writers just decide to do every single cliche in the book and be overly sentimental as the film goes on. This was a very disappointing movie, and I was kind of surprised with how other people thought of this. So why don't we just get into that? All right, so before I get into my rating, I'm going to go into what other people thought about this film. Letterboxd users has this at a 3.5 out of 5. Okay. Rotten Tomatoes has this at a 72% fresh. Okay. And this did not get any Oscar nominations. I'm giving this a 1.5 out of 5. I think the only good thing about this film is that Felicity Jones is actually pretty good as Ruth Bader Ginsburg. But the big problem with this film is I didn't learn much about Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I didn't really learn much about who she was. I know what she did, but I know nothing about who she was as a person. And I've said this a number of times in the review, and I'll say it again. Even if everything in the film that happened is 1,000% true, I won't believe it because of how badly that this film actually portrays that stuff. It's such a one-dimensional, corny way. And I think that's my biggest problem with this film. Everyone seems one-dimensional, including Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and I find that to be incredibly disappointing. So, 1.5 out of 5 for me for On the Basis of Sex. It is on Netflix if you are interested in checking it out. All right, everybody, thank you for watching this review. Talk to you guys next time.
The word woman does not appear even once in the U.S. Constitution.
Nor does the word freedom, Your Honor.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please like it. If you didn't, please subscribe. And if you have questions or comments, go ahead and leave a comment whether you liked it or not. It just helps, you know. If you want my written reviews, you can go onto my Letterboxd at IamThatWiz, or you can go to my website at IamTheWiz.com. Thank you very much again for watching. See you next time.